Why was that a problem? I don't understand. Cool. I had a whole little thing I was gonna do, so just ba-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-bum taquitos. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. This better be working. That was weird. Hi, Dad. Welcome. Also, oh, wait. I can't highlight stuff. I forget what I'm doing. Slapshot 5 fingers. Hi. I saw you. I just have to make sure this thing's actually running properly. Because I don't even know. If you can see me, do tell. If you can hear me, do tell. Because this thing is being so weird today. I don't know what happened. I pretty much did the same thing I do every single time. Except it didn't do anything. Loudish and clear. Alright. That might be something I did on my end at some point. I'm being extremely noisy. See in here. Good, 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 good. YouTube is being weird, or something's being weird. Because normally it's click, click, start, boom, go. And this was click, click, start. Nothing. Nothing was happening. That was weird. So I just, of course, the usual, turn it off and turn it on again. Broadcasting now. That was annoying. Background music. Boom. Got it. It's almost like I've done this before. Once or twice. So, the idea for the raffle, since there's clearly a raffle. The raffle samples. Here they are. Andalusia Triple Distilled, Still Austin, Crowded Barrel, CB, Alliance, Balcones Distilling, and Crowded Barrel Weeded Eleanor, technically not a Texas whiskey. I know, but it is the one I have, and it's good, because it's MGP, technically. So there you go. I mean, if it's something good that they're selling, drink it. I don't even think they're doing the Weeded Eleanors anymore, I'm not sure. It wasn't there the last time I was there. I've had this one for a while. I will show the bottles as well, so you can have a visual of what's going on. And here's the thing. Here's where you need to stick around, folks. There is something I will announce in an hour. This is going to be a 2-hour stream also. The raffle streams are longer. I know other people go live. I don't care. I don't stream as much these days, so I'm going to stream as long as I want, which is about 2 hours is about the mark I can do without just completely shutting down. And also, I will be eating a little because I did not eat beforehand. That's a bad idea. Apologies. Where was I? Telling you what's going on here. Alright, first, Andalusia Triple Distilled. There we go. As you can see, I got this a couple months ago, and there's already a dent in it, although I did share some. This is pretty much a Texas Irish whiskey, as weird as that sounds to say. It's what it is. It's delicious. It's 50%. Lovely. Everything there is at least 50% at Andalusia. Number dose 2. Still Austin. I did get another bottle of their cast strength, which is much higher, I think, because this is 49.2%. The Musician. Don't look at my face. Look at the face there. Good stuff. I enjoy it. And I am looking forward to opening up the cast strength version at some point when I start making videos more-ish. Still a work in progress because I'm taking a page? No. Summer break, basically. I'm a very lazy YouTuber now. I take the summer break and I take a winter break and then I make videos so sporadically in between sometimes and do random streams. It's cool. It's my channel. It's my schedule. It's just frustrating. I want to do so much more, but I don't have the energy and it sucks. This is a very special one. This is the Crowded Barrel. Balcones Distilling. It's literally called that. Is it going to focus? Probably not because of that weird font. See if I can do it. Probably not. There we go. Hey. This is 6%, 36 months. And 100% golden promise malted barley. Mash fermented and distilled in Waco, Texas, before resting for 36 months in used European oak barrels. Authentic Texas whiskey. These are gone. As you can tell, these are very small. They sell out fairly quickly. This is it. This is all. There's this and whatever else is out there in the world right now. You cannot buy this from them anymore. I think there are a couple maybe other ones that they have that maybe they're doing, but I didn't check. And of course the Eleanor, which again isn't technically Texas whiskey. Crowded Barrel logo, Eleanor. Eleanor's in the back there. You can see her. She's kind of drowning in the whiskey. But good stuff. Show the side. Don't think it'll show up, but it is white. We'll see. 117 proof. Batch number 3, 39 months. Good stuff. All Texas whiskeys. All delicious. And again, if you stick around for about the 1 hour mark, there will be an announcement. The announcement will be based on, mostly, how well this raffle does, because there will be something else I will be teasing for the next one. I'm going to do another Texas whiskey at some point. Probably not the same things. Maybe a couple. Because I don't have a lot, well, let me rephrase that. I do not have a lot of Texas whiskeys opened at the moment. Technically. Can I take a bite of the other one? No. More importantly, make sure you at KillCo Whiskey Musings. Links should be pinned, I hope, still, for the raffle tickets. $5, one entry. You know the drill, I think. Jeff E. Howdy howdy. That sounds delicious. Yes, they all are delicious. Guaranteed. Per my tastes. If you don't like bourbons and such, well. Is that good low? I think James Morgan low. I'm a little behind because I had to get all out of my brain before I didn't do it at all. Special tasting as well. This was given to me by Bourbon's Bourbon. You know him, you love him. You probably already know his channel if you're here already. This is an Andalusia sample he gave me. Single malt, bottled in bond pick. What? Looking forward to this. Annoyed with myself for not having eaten up until now. And I mean not have eaten. I had food at probably noonish, and it's now 7. So I was my stomach was very pissed at me for not eating anything, and I didn't have time to make anything. So tequilas. Ow. Totally screwing with my palate. Absolutely. Not hungry? Thankfully. So until I finish eating, you're just gonna have to stare at my face. I'm sorry. And of course, you probably can't see that. This will be going into my Andalusia Glencairn. Because of course I do. Biking Bourbon, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello everyone. Thank you for being here. Really? Thank you, mods, for getting that. That was weird. I guess that's the, what is it? Emote blocking thing. It was 2 emotes. For fuck's sake. It's fine. And of course, I'm going to be drinking my very fancy bougie Evian French Alps water because, believe it or not, EBT cards will cover water, which is good, but apparently they'll also cover this kind of water, which is weird. And if you don't know what EBT is, it's food stamps. And here's how you know it's bad, folks, for the person. Once I got food stamps, I became so bougie because I'd never had that much money to spend on groceries before. So that tells you where I'm at. Ugh. But again, bougie water, I know. Craft bourbon over here, Northern Waters Distillery. Northern Wisconsin? What? What a shock. What else? Oh, and of course I should probably say, why am I going to Texas? The Bastard's Ball, which I feel like was just a little while ago, but it wasn't. It was last year. I think it's because it was in October last year. That's what it is. So it seems like it's much sooner than it was, since it's happening beginning of September-ish instead of beginning of October-ish? I'm not sure. Also, saying September is happening soon feels odd. I don't know about you, but the summer just kind of did that. Well, it was hot. It's not pretend it isn't. All over the world, it's been warmer than usual. A little weird. I mean, panic. As long as the ocean waters aren't hitting my feet right now, I'm okay. But I also need air conditioning. Everyone does now. It's just how it is. So as far as that, I am going to go to the Bastard's Ball again. It will be lovely, I hope. And I realized I have all these Texas whiskeys that I haven't shared. Especially these little guys. And I'm keeping it very, very Texas whiskey this time. Next time might be not whiskey, because there are at least 3. You can probably see a couple of them over my shoulder here. There's 2 more of these that are Alliance releases, but they're technically not whiskeys. As also, the one I got from the Bastard's Ball last year, Gingers Never Win. It's not actually a whiskey, but it's an entire bottle. I think I've shown it before. So there's that. I may open up that on stream. Lovely label. Kind of weird. But this is what I won from, and again, the Crowded Barrel logo is right there, so you know it is them doing the release. But it's a weird one, I'm told. It's rye and cane and grain. Rye whiskey and spirits distilled from cane and grain finished in oak barrels. Thus, not whiskey. But, made in Texas, kind of. Same with the Eleanor. It's like, oh, it was aged in Texas a little while. It happens to be MGP. But still, counts, sort of. And the way I know, let's say, that these are Texas whiskeys is that they had done this little thing. Because, of course, Texas would do this. Certified Texas whiskey, yeah. I have one there. I have one there. You can see it. The glare is really not helping. Reflective stuff, yay. Anyway, you see it. And the one on the Andalusia bottle is not silver, but it is there. So they do have like a thing. Here you go. Is it gonna focus on it? There you go. Certified Texas whiskey. Aged 3 years, by the way. So this one does not have that. Just for the record, this is MGP, as I said, but it is a Crowded Barrel deal, and it's really good. I like MGP, believe it or not. Shocking. I think I've said that before. They're already starting to cool off, so that's bad. I'm not eating fast enough. Jeff, I don't know where you're actually located. Except I met in person for the last Bastard Ball, which was fun. Hell, we went on the tour of Wizard's Tower, Wizard's Academy Tower. That was fun too. But the funny part, for me at least, my personal thing, is going on the tour of the Wizard's Tower. And if you didn't know, when you go to Crowded Barrel, it's the Wizard's Tower, where they do their Psalm training. So it was weird for me to go back and suddenly be going through there as a student. But I was familiar with it, so that was nice. Like, the classroom itself is really cozy. Joyzy, I thought so. Jeff, you gotta get to Irene Tan's store someday. You're not far, but you're far enough where it'd be kind of a pain. Yeah, Jeff is one of the first, if not the first person to donate a bottle to the vault. I remember that early on, back in 2008, 17, 18? I don't know. But he's been in the loop for a while. He's an OG, as they say. Trying to read chat. Cherry. Ooh. Steady cam downhill. Except it doesn't do that because it's a steady cam. I've thought, here's a little bit of assistance on the KillCo Whiskey Musings channel for those who watch. Would you be interested in any vloggy stuff? Because I've thought about doing the weirdness that people do. I'm fine with it, but you see those, like I'd have to use my cell phone because I don't really have a great camera. I have little tiny ones that can record in front, but not so I can see it. So with this, I could record myself and see what I'm doing, but I'd have to get one of those arm things, and then I'd have to get one that steadies it. You said steady cam, it made me think of that. But that's if people even want to see vloggy type stuff. Because technically I can just hold it just like this. Hey everybody, today we're at, that kind of nonsense. We're the Youngbloods, I suppose. Probably, I don't remember. I got into the Whiskey Tribe channel and Whiskey Vault stuff. Or Whiskey Vault, then Whiskey Tribe. I think in 2018. So I think they had started in 2017. I was there for most of the crazy, when the craziness really started. And it was hilarious. So I'm glad about that. I got to see the Mooch become a thing. And I got to see the Old Vault. I've been in the Old Vault. That's another thing, folks. Keep that in mind. Should you be rich and famous, or at least rich, if you ever want to get me a ticket at a room in Austin, Texas somewhere, or at least near Austin, Texas, so I can be a som and give you a som thing in the vault, I can do that. It sounds weird, but it's true. I can technically go into the Whiskey Vault whenever I so choose. Yeah, the original bastard, more than once. Charlie G. Hage. Yeah, that name sounds real familiar too. At least Hage does. Since I seem to feel I can say it properly. I gotta make sure I have the thing, I just realized. Okay, I do. For whenever people start to donate, if they haven't started already. I don't know, I haven't checked anything. No, yes, no, hold on. No, no, that's not good. My point is, there we go. To clear it, make sure I know what's going on. And if no one donates, well, these are all my samples again. Actually, I haven't tried many of these in a while. I thought about trying them on stream, but I didn't. Because I didn't overdo it yesterday. I guess I should talk about that too. Yeah, professional. Yesterday, there was a KillCo mini meetup in the area. I pretty much reached out to anyone within an hour-ish or two of where we were going to go. And we went to the Working Men Distillers, who are two lovely people. John and Kelly, I think. If I'm wrong, sorry. Bad with names. Donner Pass Whiskey, hello. Welcome. But it was nice to have a little meetup. I think it was 5 of us total. And we pretty much just drank and hung out. John and Kelly are amazing hosts. They didn't have to host, really, but they do. They go and take care of you when you're there, which is great. And we got to see their new expansion. They have amazing cocktails. This is another thing if you're in the New England area. I have a lot of little places and things to do in my head. That is definitely one place to go. And there may or may not have been certain pours from the collection, or the collection? Stash? I don't know what to call it. Let's say John and Kelly have their own collection of whiskey, and they may or may not have shared that with us. A little bit. And also Irene Tan was there, so of course she had something to try. That was also pretty amazing. Zenbood was there. He knows. I hope you had loved him. I did. But I was also dealing with my mental health problems. Yay. I always have to bring it up because it's a constant. It's every day for me. But my sleep decided to not happen on Wednesday night. I don't know why. I really don't. I don't know what happened. But I do know I didn't really sleep. Maybe an hour of restless sleep, 2 hours of restless sleep. Woo. So I was not quite all there for the event, but I was there, and it was fun, as I said. And I will be doing more of those for the local area. Maybe someday, big on the maybe someday, there will be, not international, but if people want to travel to the area or happen to travel to the area and are people who view the channel, let me know. And I will try to either give you a clue about some places to go, other than I always say Irene Tan's place, and there are a number of places in Rhode Island that I like, that people might enjoy as well. Yes, Zen Buddha was an hour of the meetup, but it took him 2 to get there because Boston traffic. Yay. But you made it, thankfully. What else? Oh, what I was saying. The idea is that eventually there'll be meetups, like I believe, this is not what I would actually do, but the Bourbon Junkies are doing some kind of meetup right now, or in the past couple days. I don't keep track, I just heard about it. Something like that would be awesome. Have some people meet in the Rhode Island area, visit a few places, Irene's store, maybe a couple of bars, and then I can at least tell you about the other places that are interesting. PPAC is pretty cool. Providence Performing Arts Center, the theater. You can see, Cats or Phantom of the Opera or whatever else is going on at the time. And of course, beaches, Ocean State. There's a lot of beaches. Yes, James Morgan, it did. I basically got home, thankfully. I was so tired by the end of it. We left at 10. No, we left at 9 because they closed at 9. And then I got home around 10 p.m. and I just went on my bed, and there was no problem falling asleep that time. Just thump, out. And then woke up, I think once or twice. Once? I slept for quite a while. I was on and off-ish. I think I had to get up to use the restroom once or twice. And then woke up around 8. 7, 8. Plenty of sleep, but I'm still tired. Rent at that theater about 20 years ago. Jeez. Go by bike in the city. I don't go to cities, James. Honestly, cities freak me out. Cities freak me out a good amount. Something about being in an enclosed area, like when everything is very, it's a road and a sidewalk and large buildings that block out the sun. I get a little strung out by that. I've seen some interesting cities, though. Chicago is pretty interesting. I like that. Austin's an interesting city, but I don't want to walk around there. And Providence is a nice city. It's interesting as well, but again, I don't like cities. It just makes me twitch. I'm just like that. Once again, for everyone who's just showing up, there's a raffle going on. $5 gets you 1 entry. These are the samples listed. And you'll get 4 of them, 2-ounce pours. I haven't poured them yet, because why would I do that? But the 2-ounce pours are about this big, for reference. It's not a very good reference, considering no one knows how tall you are or how big you are when you're on the internet. No. Oh wait, I have one right here. If you have a Glen coin, I put these on top there. That's a pretty good reference. 2 ounces in here, generally. I have a lot of samples in front of me, so I gotta eat this. It's cold. Well, at least not warm. Palate's gonna be screwed, but hey, we're working with it. Oh, thumbs, please. Feed the YouTube overlords, or the algorithm. Feed the algorithm with your thumbs. That's what I'm gonna say. Milliliters? I have no idea, James. I can do a conversion. It's a weird one, probably. Yeah, 59.1471 milliliters. So 59-ish. Thank you, Google, for doing that with so ease. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's probably 50 milliliters, more likely, but whatever. Get a little extra. But I can't send anything over the water, unfortunately. Or even to Canada or Mexico, anything. Hand deliveries can only go so far before it gets dicey, we'll say. Oh, speaking of, you're about the height of the average KillCo whiskey musings. Have me. Yeah. Jeff has met me, though. Which is funny. Sorry about the chewing noises. Yep. James, it makes you feel better. I try to think about the temperatures, at least, in Celsius. Even on my phone, I can prove it. Let's see. It's 27 degrees here. 26, sorry, just updated. I mean, that's warm for me. It's around 85-ish, I think, in Fahrenheit. So I didn't go outside that much today. But lovely as far as I'm concerned. Oh, and subscribe. That's the other thing. Feed the algorithm your thumbs, please, and subscribe. Which I think all of you who are chatting right now are subscribed. So. I know for a fact that I like 20 Celsius. 20 Celsius is my happy place as far as comfort level. Although, what is it? It can be... Oh gosh, I forgot what it is in Celsius because it's been a hot minute. But if it's 40-ish outside, since I'm a New Englander and I'm used to the cold or colder weather, I can deal with 40 Fahrenheit. Celsius, wow. 40 Fahrenheit if I'm outside. With t-shirt still. Not exactly comfortable, but... There you go, Mr. Great Shot. Cheers, Brian. Hello. Welcome. Yeah. See, he has access to most of these. There's a couple here he might not. And, Mr. Great Shot, I do remember I owe you a sample of their You're Welcome gin. You know, you said you wanted that. It's still in there, surprisingly. So you know. I haven't opened it yet. I'll do that eventually. All right. Cooling down. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know what's gotten to here. It's probably been around 18. Something like that. Cozy. But in Rhode Island specifically, it gets muggy. It's the nicest way to put it. It's like you're walking through a cloud of water vapor. Just like the fog has a temperature is a nice way to put it. Just suddenly, not exactly pleasant, but for the most part, it's fine. Again, beaches. People like beaches. It's been 30 minutes. I haven't had a drop of whiskey. And for the record, I did have a little bit more than I usually do at this event, but I was very careful. I have a little breathalyzer and everything, so I was okay. I was still exhausted. That was really my concern while driving yesterday for the event, is that I was absolutely spent. It hasn't happened in a while. Yes, you're still Austin's cast strength. Mine is not. But I do have the cast strength hiding over here in my shame. This is my shame. And by that, I mean these are all the bottles I haven't opened yet. Or they're extra, like that Redbreast 12 there is a backup bottle. Don't know when that started happening, but there's a Redbreast 12 in there, there's an Eagle Rare in there, backup bottles. There are a number of bottles over there that may or may not become giveaways, so stay tuned. I would like to see, I like to think that in the cooler months after, When I say cooler months, hold on. Yeah, Mr. Great Shot, I'd be surprised if you did. This is a weird one. Balcones distilling one. I haven't had it in a hot minute. I think I opened it and drank a little bit of it, but it's been a minute. And one of these will be happening again for the Texas giveaway. Should anyone enter this one, and if not, whatever. But there will be something I will announce in about 25 minutes for the next one. Or one of the next ones, I should say. I want to do more than one, since I will be going to Texas, in 2 weeks? 3 weeks. So we got next week is August, the week after that is half August, and then I will be in Texas. Weirdly enough, here's a fun little thing. I hit 500 subscribers on the 10th of September in 2021. So of course now I will hit 1,000 by then. Was my point. But the Bastard's Ball is the 10th of September, so I think that is hilarious. So not only will be at Bastard's Ball, I will be re-celebrating the fact that a year ago I hit 500 subscribers on the channel. But again, I hit 100 something pretty quick. Ooh. Yeah. I haven't actually... See how balconesy this is. Vapors. It smells lovely, honestly. I think I like it. I honestly don't. Maybe I'll pour a little of that after that. We'll zip it after. First things first. Get the taste of taquitos out of my mouth, if I can. Sometimes this thing pisses me off. Stop. There we go. There's these weird options with chat. I think you guys might see them as well, as live chat and top chat. It always goes to top chat, and I want it to be live chat so I can see everything that's happening. Not just what it decides is important. Alright, here we go. For those who haven't been here a hot minute, this is the Andalusia single malt bottled and bond pick. E. Williams, hello. Maybe I'll hit 666 by then. Oof, that'd be funny as well. Don't expect to, because I've not been trying to join? Yeah, I've not been trying to build the channel very much. I know there are a lot of things I could do, and it's just a little overwhelming. A lot of the technicalities of how to grow a channel are out there, and it just makes me tired. Trying to make everything clickbait. Oh, I don't want to do that. It does not sound fun to me. But here we go. All of it, because it's a smaller sample thing. I wasn't going to pour it all, and then I realized it's like 1.5 ounces-ish. Which is cool. These are actually not too, what's the word here? Not to downgrade anything I do in the future, but in the future, I might start giving these out instead, like this size. Not because I'm completely stingy, maybe a little, but mostly because this is one pour. Like this here. This is literally a sample of the pour. I can pour this and drink it, whereas 2 ounces is a little bit much, and I don't always want to drink it. And honestly, it takes a while to drink for a stream. That's the other thing. Like, I got to get through 2 ounces instead of like the 1-ish one. But look at the color on that. Holy shit, right? Hot damn. Andalusia. This looks like a Balcones color almost. Texas, yay. Uh-oh. Saying bastard, how dare you, Co-op. Hello, Co-op, how are you? Welcome to the show. I have no idea what time it is over there. What, 3? 3, 4? I have no idea. But the color on this is glorious. And since this is bottled and bond, it's 50%. I can know that at least. Oh! Is it? This is a pick, I believe, Mr. Great Shot. Bottle and bond pick. Bourbon's not here, so I can't tell you more about it. but he is the one who gave this to me the last time I was at Irene's. Also, there may or not be, wow. May or may not be an event coming up at Irene Tan's store. That's a big deal. It's a charity event she does every year. Oh, you're in Hawaii. Well then. Why am I not in Hawaii? I hope you have like a margarita or something. What do they have over there? Coconuts? Is that the thing that's big in Hawaii? Coconut everything? They have good fish. Actually, there's some places I've heard of in Hawaii that I want to go to eat, but I'm not there. Someday. I've never been to Hawaii. It's on the list. On the list of places I'd like to go. Let's get the nose on this, shall we? Cheers, everyone. Oh. It is malt. Pineapples, that's the other one. Although pineapples are a thing in Rhode Island, believe it or not. It's a weird one, but it's true. I'm getting cocoa. A malted cocoa. Weird. It is making me think of balcones. Of course it is. I mean, look at the color itself is insane. Oh, it smells good though. If Irene is selling, I want to buy. Well, she is selling. She has a whole bunch of picks. But it is a charity event, so you get to taste a bunch of stuff. And someone who may be a whiskey somm might also be pouring the whiskey for people there. That'd be me, for the record. Spam, that's right there. Pineapple and spam. Mai Tai and a pina colada. Nice. Dad's been to Hawaii ages ago. Good God. I realized today though that my cousin Paula got married 25 years ago. Their anniversary was recently, probably today or yesterday. And that is when my dad was in Hawaii because they had a wedding in Hawaii. And I wasn't allowed to go because I was too young. Apparently. Dave Macy, hello. Welcome. Co-op, the event is a charity event she does every year to raise money for a local something. I forget what. I don't even know what it is this year. Check PayPal. Okay, thank you, Zenbood. So far, Zenbood's going to win. Unless he did something, which he might have. Zenbood, you don't like bourbon. What are you doing? You're the last person I expected. Aha! Alright. I knew it. Up. You let me know. Keep me in before I forget about this. This is the... Most of you know this already, but just in case. That is the channel link for Bourbon's channel. He is the one who donated the sample. I'm looking forward to sipping on. Oh yes, don't do that. And just to let people know who need to know, it looks like Zenbood, what am I doing? It looks like Zenbood just gave me entries. 4 of them are for Jeff, and 4 of them are for a Slapshot. So it's a head-to-head, 50-50. 1, 2, shit. 3, 4. And the other 4 are for Slapshot. Oops. Why did I capitalize that? Unnecessary. Just like typing them all out 4 times is unnecessary, but here we go. Slap short. I believe Slapshot has his own channel now. I don't know what the link is. If someone else does, let me know. You are in the way. Yeah, unicorn whiskey tasting. That's what it is. Thank you, Zenbood. So it's rare bottles. One in particular that I know he would be interested in is her Elijah Craig pick. She will have a bottle of that open to that will be poured for the event, since that was one of the bottles that just vanished. I might have 2 of them. Just realized that. I think it was lingering in the back of my mind. Like, oh yeah. $1 per year. Is that what it was? I don't remember. I'm just there to pour. The event is coming up mid-September. Don't quote me. Actually, no, you probably can, but don't. Because it's me. Damn it, I went back too far. The plan is, for me at least, it's going to be basketball one weekend. The next weekend, I believe it's the 16th? No. 17th. So the 17th will be tentatively her event. Or was it the 15th? Anyway, it'll be mid-September. I believe it's going to be the 17th since that's a Saturday. But don't quote me. I don't even know if she's officially announced it yet. So, spoilers. I don't want to think of how big the ocean is. It's terrifying. Got me to hello. Did you just get here? I blanked out. As usual. What if you want my stash? Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's a... I don't want to think about that. Hawaii... It seems like a nice place to go, but also you have to go over so much water. Even just going to Europe would terrify me. And that's not as far. For me, you know, going from Rhode Island to there. She did. $15,000 for her event. It's crazy. Or at least I think she did. I don't remember. That was a year ago. I don't remember anything. What happened? To me, it's still 2019 or 2018. 2019? Before the 2020 happened. That's where my brain likes to be. 17th of September. Sorry, I didn't say that. The event was 2 days ago. No. Goddamn you taquitos. All in all, it smells wonderful. It's got a sweet smell. It's got a little bit of a chocolate note. It's definitely malt, which I can't use. I don't say that very often, but I do know it's malt. It said right on it. So that's not really anything new. But it doesn't have a malt funk of any sort, which has happened to me numerous times. Speak of the devil. Bourbon's bourbon. There you are. Epic mustache detected. Thank you, sir. Hello. Welcome to this hot mess. Haven't taken a sip yet, so you got here just in time. Ugh. It smells delicious. But I always get sketchy about malts, even though most Scotch is malts. Alright, cheers everyone. Oof. That is spicy. Not too much of a Texas ding, thankfully, but the spices are there. Not too sweet either. It smells pretty sweet. Ugh. Hold on. Things are getting in the way of other things. Got a fantastic peated Andalusia single barrel. It's chocolate bomb. Nice. I thought about opening up my Andalusias. I didn't, because I want to keep this kind of... I'll be attempting to do more streams before I go to Texas, but I'm not even going to try to say what day. And I do have a Andalusia... I have two Andalusia peated ones, Striker, and then I have one that I did myself. Sugar Kitty, hello. Oh, and for everyone who's just showing up, this is the sample list. You know the drill, $5 per entry. just make sure to @KillCo Whiskey Musings. Right now, there's a 50-50 chance between people. I need to remember to do this. I have to clear this. Also, Zundu, thank you for your donation. And thank you for sharing with the people, because I know you don't like bourbons. So the ones that are in the sample pack, or will be in the sample pack, are the Andalusia Triple Distilled, Still Austin, Crowd of Barrel Alliance, Balcones Distilling, which is, again, this kind of thing. So that's it. It's this and the few others that are out there in the world. And then the Crowd of Barrel Weeded Eleanor, which is a cheat, because I know full well it is not Texas whiskey. It is MGP. But it was aged in Texas a little bit, and it's good. The Bastards Ball is the 10th. Much closer than I want to think about. Yes, Mr. Greatshot, thank you. The 10th. Dave Basie, hello. Did you sneak in, or did I just say your name already? My mind, folks, you have no idea. It's amazing that I can do anything. Let's go back to this. I swear, I knew this was going to be a thing, that having those taquitos messed me up. But whatever. Bourbon, where have you been? I've been talking about it? I probably mentioned it, at the very least. Well, they do it through Patreon. That's the thing. They release all the tickets through Patreon, so if you're not a Whiskey Tribe person on their Patreon, you're not even going to know about it. I was able to get in pretty easily. Plus, I'm a Som. What I wanted to do, they're free tickets. It doesn't cost anything other than being a patron. You just have to get in touch and be like, I'm going to be there. And even if you can't go to the ball, you can go to the unofficial event, which is La Quinta. Still happening. Hello. Whee! What was that? Sugar Kitty, thank you. Are those entries? Did you want their entries? Because you can do that. And I will enjoy Texas. Let me know, Sugar Kitty. Thank you for the donation. This jar was very lonely. Yep. Bourbon, the Junkies meetup is going on right now, I think. Or at least this weekend, maybe? I don't know. I don't watch the Junkies, as you know. And then there is a Vegas meetup the week before, I'm told. And that's happening. But I'm not one to go to the first meetup. Like, if this becomes a yearly thing, maybe. I don't know. But the first meetup usually avoid. Vegas is not exactly what I'd call my scene. It is an interesting place to visit briefly. Once or twice. Or 3 times. But it is very stressful for me to go there. But I kind of like it. You know, I'm not a gambler either. Oral surgery in the second. Not making plans to fly that close to a new. Yeah, I think, and that's when it would be. The Vegas meetup would be probably the weekend of the 2nd, 3rd, 4th. That weekend would be when they'd do it. Because the 10th would be the next weekend. God, it's creeping up on me. The jar needs to be full. Sugar Kitty, I agree. We haven't hit that goal. I did say there was a goal amount where I was going to announce something specifically. We're getting there. And Sugar Kitty, might as well. Yes, good. I have your info as well. Makes it a little easier on me. And again, if you don't like them, you can always share them. Sugar, sugar, sugar. I didn't put in Kitty for some reason. Typing it all out 3 times. What is wrong with me? I mean, there's a list. Oh, hey. Oh god, another one. What the heck was that? Oh, there you go. Sugar Kitty's got a little extra now. Hey. Thank you, Eva Williams. You are, as always, awesome. Boop. So now it's a 3-way. It's a 3-way head-to-header thing. I got Jeff, after Patron, Slapshot, Sugar Kitty. Boom. That's it. And Sugar Kitty has the advantage at the moment. Just by a little. I don't know why I think that's fun for me. I don't know if it's fun for anyone else, where it's like almost like watching a race of some sort, where they're all like da 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 da, and then people who get more are further ahead. Maybe it's hilarious in my mind. This is what happens in my brain. Literally, the only Texas whiskey I have is from you, so yeah. Well, there you go. I still find it hilarious that, for whatever reason, I'm the Texas whiskey guy in New England, sort of. As far as channels go, I mean, I don't know what other channels are doing at all. But being a New Englander, it feels really weird to be saying anything about Texas whiskeys. But it's a thing. And, you know, pretty much the other options aren't there yet. I hope they will be. There's no New England whiskeys. It's okay, it's 3. I knew you were going to say that, man. I knew it. I'm going to take another sip. I keep forgetting I have to drink. Mm-hmm. Wow. That is spicy. Usually like baking spices. Cinnamon, brown sugar. Oh. And it's got a slightly dry finish. Not too dry, but just enough to be noticeable. I can like feel it. That's pretty damn good. I think it's a little hot for me, but well, here's the thing. If you don't drink whiskey as often, 50% becomes a little bit more aggressive. Although it might just be this whiskey, because it is Texas whiskey, of course. But it is really good. Bourbon, again, thank you for giving me the sample. It is delicious. It's making me think of Striker if it weren't peated. It's kind of funny. Hell, for all I know, this could be Striker unpeated. I don't know. That would be hilarious. Strawberry on the finish. Now that you say it, I am. Maybe that's what I thought the dry note is, like after the dry note. Hold on, I'll have another. That is so good. Wait for it. Maybe a little bit. I think I get it before the finish, weirdly enough. It becomes part of the sweet notes that happen. So it's sweet, and it's spicy, and it's a little dry. I like strawberries, by the way. I've learned one thing in life. I like strawberries and blueberries, but only if they're fresh. Because I'm picky, apparently, about my fruits. I like blueberries, strawberries. Pineapples are okay occasionally, even though I know they're trying to eat my tongue. What else? I like apples, but I don't like fighting with apples. Because you have to, like, peel. Well, I wouldn't peel them, honestly, but ugh. Yeah, it's crazy. It's still going. Like, I can still feel it on my tongue after that sip. It's really good. I like it. Give me a bottle. No, don't do that. I'll have to ask them about it. I wonder if they'll do that again. You said this was a pick, right? It says on there. Who picked it? That was the question. Earlier, someone, well, probably me, I said it was a... Oh, Mr. Greatshot mentioned it seemed darker, and I was like, yes, it is. Because it is a pick. Bonlin Bond pick from Andalusia. Story of my life. Right, Sugar Kitty? Mine's just dry. Although, my teenage years were pretty spicy. There was some crazy shit. I'm lucky to be alive, folks. That's what happened. I was out of control. There you go. Mr. Great, though. I think you looked away from the screen. Oh, shit. I believe? Yeah, Slapshot's channel. Yeah, Zenbu dropped the link earlier. You're probably looking for the page when it happened. Let me copy paste this. He's almost at 100. He's at 75. Nice. His hangout is happening on the 5th. I believe Slapshot is on the other side of the world. I mean, the country. He's in the country somewhere. So that is late for me, but not so late for others. I will subscribe on my weird account that I've been messing with, so it's going to be someone weird, but I've been thinking of doing another channel. Don't tell anyone. It would not be whiskey related. It might be mental health. It might be me doing... I would like to do reaction videos because it would give me an excuse to... how do I put it? Not feel like I'm just in a time sink when I get sucked into watching an episode, like watching an entire series. Because there's stuff I haven't watched that I wanted to, but I just haven't really felt like it. I haven't watched any of the big things that are popular at the moment, like Stranger Things. I haven't watched any of that. And there was another one that's on Amazon. I have Prime, where it's like superheroes except they're bad. Bad boys, boys, something. Weird boys, super boys. I don't know what it's called. But I haven't watched any of those. I haven't watched, what was the big one like 2 years ago? Oh my gosh, what was it called? It was where it was life or death kind of game. And it was disturbing and weird. And I think it was probably in... Well, I don't know if they dubbed it. Oop, there it is. So, for those who have entered, thank you. Here's a little hook for one of the next streams I do. Tell your friends. I mean, don't tell anyone. But there is a special one that is going to be in one of these samplers. I haven't figured out when, since I still don't know when or if I'm doing more of these. I hope to, since I'm saying this. But there is a very special sample I have, and it's technically an extra. Don't ask me how I got more than one. But during the Bastards Ball last year, my mother was there with me, and everyone got a sample bag. They got a little bag of stuff. They did that at the beginning. Squid Games, yes, that's what it was. I didn't watch any of that. So that could be something I could do a reaction to if I wanted to do reactions at all. It sounds like a lot of editing work and danger. Anyway, Bastards Ball last year, they toasted out the event with something called the amalgamation. And I think that's it. They had it there. They might be selling it at the store or their distillery, maybe. Don't know. But this right here, see if anybody wants to focus. The amalgamation whiskey, 122 proof, 61%. Again, this is not in the sample pack for this one, but it's one I'm considering for the another one. Yes, for the another one. And this is a blend. The mash bill was a blend of 12 grains. 12. And this was the one that was voted on by the Whiskey Tribe patrons. So the process of this even becoming a thing was they took polls on everything that was happening. So the decision of what still they used, the decision of how much of the grains, they did 12 grains and they went off the percentages that were voted on. Red corn was a big one in here. I forget exactly what the name is. Red corn something. And even the barrels. They did used oak, and it was used oak Balcones barrels. So just add that little bit of a twist to the mix. And this is it. And they toasted out the Bastards Ball last year with this. Everyone had a little thing like this. Poured it, did a cheers. Of course it was, may you drink with us, that one. Kitchen sink mash bill. They do not. Let me pull up the thing. I had this up and I closed it because, of course I did. I will tell you what the percentages were. Actually, I won't tell you the percentages because there was like 1% in the wrong direction, so I don't know how they fixed that. But again, they might have voted a little extra by accident. I don't know. Yes, that is a very special little thing, and I believe it's all gone. I don't think they sell it at the distillery. They might. I don't think so. I think it was a Bastards Ball thing because everyone there was likely a patron or at least acquainted to a patron and a guest. So they were all aware that they were all involved, oddly enough, with making it, should they have voted on things, which I would assume they did. Go into Patreon, go into Whiskey Vault, Tribe, sorry. I get into the whiskey thing via Whiskey Vault, so I always think Whiskey Vault. That's not the case. Do a search for amalgamation. How do you spell that? he said, knowing the bottle was right in front of him. So this will be in one of the next raffles. If there's one or two, I haven't decided. But this is a very, very rare one. I hope you will tell others about it, because you cannot find this. This is about as rare as it gets as far as what it is and how it was made and how good it is. It looks like they did have them available, but we're talking about November of 2021. So that's gone, probably. Amalgamation. Okay. Sorry, that's another one I forgot. The barrel entry proof was voted on, and I guess it was 110 proof going in. I don't know what happened to kick it up to this, but it did go up quite a bit. I don't know how that works. And they used oak, and God, there's so much stuff. It's a pot still. That was the other one. They used a pot still to make it. Going back and back and back. Okay, here are the grains they used: Golden Promise malt, Maris Otter malt, Texas Munich malt, and then they go to corn. Yellow Dent corn, which is oddly enough really low. Bloody Butcher corn, that's the stuff, it's red. Blue corn, white winter wheat, turkey red wheat, and red Fife wheat. Now for the ryes: Elbin rye, Danko rye, Weirin Abruzzi rye. And the percentages were all listed about how much. To give you an idea of what's dominant, they had Golden Promise was high, Texas Munich malt was high, over 20%, and Bloody Butcher corn was 20%. And I'm told that Bloody Butcher corn is very expensive. So that was fun for them, I'm sure. So this is the big special that's coming up at some point, just so you know. I'm trying to get people involved in these damn raffles, but I know part of my problem is I don't have a specific time that they happen. Sorry. I don't work that way. I did it for a while, it was rough. Hey, Diddy Finger, you're up late. Bird Baller, hello. I hope you just got here, but again, I don't read chat as fast as I should. The Sloppy Poncho, I saw that. It didn't sound like one I would like. I looked at their tasting notes and it had a bunch of things that made me go, ah. I try it. Richie Z, hello. For those just showing up, there is a raffle going on. These are the samples that are going to be into the raffle. $5 get you one. Also, feed the YouTube overlords your thumbs, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure most of you have. But I gotta say it. It's annoying as hell, but I gotta say it. It's annoying to me because I have to say it. I know it's annoying to people who have to hear it more than once. And especially if you've thumbed and subscribed already. It's like, shut up. Andalusia Triple Distilled, Still Austin, Crowded Barrel Alliance, Balcones Distilling. Again, that is the special one for this because this is it. And the Crowded Barrel Weeded Eleanor, which I know, if you already know, Crowded Barrel Eleanor is technically not a Texas whiskey. It is a MGP product that was aged in Texas. So technically not made in Texas, not officially Texas. But I got it, and it's sold there, so shut up. It's delicious. It's a Weeded Eleanor. And I don't think they're selling Weeded Eleanors anymore, unfortunately. Because MGP decided to just be sensible, honestly. MGP was like, hey, you know what? Everyone's buying our stuff. Why don't we stop doing that and sell it ourselves? Because people seem to like it. Yep. Yep, that's good. I can't drink this too fast. It's a little spicy. I'm going to take a few more sips and then add water. God, it has been a while since I did a stream. Because I'm thinking about where my water thing is. Did I put it over here? No. Where is it? Mystery upon mysteries. Is it near the other samples? No, I had super sensible. It's right in front of me. My water dropper. I did hear about that Bourbon and Jerry Black's thing. It's pretty rough. More than a little rough, honestly. Tragic. Whiskey Wars. A batch of Eleanor? Let's see. Sorry for the clanging sounds. Batch 3. I got this bottle last year. So I got this at... Yeah, I got it last year at the Bastards Ball. I was thinking about when I was there recently, which was for the Somm class. I didn't buy a bottle then because they didn't have the one I wanted. They didn't have weeded. They had other stuff. What do they call it? Nope, that doesn't make sense. There's a specific term for the bar bourbon, like some of these at the bar all the time. I just forget what it's called. How? Anyway, again, there are 3 entries, or 3 people in the running so far. So if you haven't entered, please do soon. I'll be shutting this down in about 30-ish minutes. And then we will do the Rick-rolling for who the winner is. It is always random. If you have watched these streams before, you should know the streams are about as random as I can make them, which is pretty random. 7 times randomized and then random pick from my phone. It's pretty crazy. Well Bourbon, yes, I think that's it. Is that boot? So they had their Well Bourbon Eleanor available, and I was like, I can just drink that here. Why would I want to? I mean, I can come here and I will know that's here. But I did really like the weeded Eleanor from last time, and unfortunately, they didn't have it there when I was there. Boo. Oh, my freaking everything. So again, if you haven't entered, the links are pinned above chat, and they are also listed down below. I think, I don't remember. Brian, I'll try to look into that. Mr. Great Shot, I killed some of the bottles early on. I have them above my fridge because they were the originals. I'm weird like that. I keep empty bottles. But I do have some of the Eleanor bottles. And the Eleanor bottles look pretty sweet. I mean, come on. You don't see bottles like that. And what was my point? So I could tell you the batch number. I'll text you. I will maybe text you later. Don't promise anything, Brian. What they are. So you can know which ones I finished off. I think one was one of the really special ones early on. It was their fudge. What the heck was it? There was one barrel out of a bunch of the MGPs that they had that was their... They were just like, holy shit. And they just bottled it. They didn't blend it or anything. Rex really liked it. Hello. Stop. Thank you, Richie Z. Yes, again, please feed the YouTube overlords your thumbs. Feed the algorithm your thumbs. And subscribe. Oh, yes, and the bell. That's right. Thank you, Richie Z. I forget about that. Please hit the bell if you'd like to be notified about when I go live, when the video goes live, because I have not been regular about that. I feel like I just did a stream recently, last week, and that was July. So no, it wasn't that recent. Oh, there you go. I should have done that, honestly. Shit, I didn't think about it. I was at the Bastards Ball. I was not thinking about things like that. But I did get my picture taken with Bev. Bev? Yes? Got my brain. Names, folks. And Emma. I got my picture taken with both of the original distillers of Crowded Barrel stuff, so it's pretty awesome. But I don't know. I don't know what Emma's doing anymore. But I know she's probably having a good time doing it. Because that's a big step. Going from working at Crowded Barrel and then going to Balcones, which is a much bigger distillery if you weren't aware. With a lot of more stuff that they're putting out. So it's crazy. But I do also have other things. I'll mention them just to mention them. You're not going to get your hand on these, and I'm not going to give them away. But I do have some of the single malt, single mom, as they like to say, from Crowded Barrel. So this is some of the stuff that Bev Bev? Dev? Bev? I forget names. Anyhow, I have those as well. They're delish. Scott Pigsley, hello. Welcome to this madness. There's a giveaway going on. A raffle, sorry. And these are the ones, if that wasn't clear. I still haven't decided if it's better to put what is the sample list here or up here in the scrolling thing or what. Welcome to the show, which I haven't done in a while. I am sipping on a donated sample from Bourbon, Andalusia single malt, bottled and bond pick, and it is tasty. So tasty. Deb, thank you. God, I was getting all mixed up. So I got my picture taken with Deb and Emma. And one of those single moms is, I think, the one they both, well, I honestly don't know. I know they both worked on the single mom, but I don't remember. They did release it at some point, and I know she got the first bottle of it. But I don't know if I have a batch from that. I probably do. One of those. They're different batches, I think. Hold on. There you go. I don't know why they're in arm's reach, but they are. Hello, where's the other one? Yeah. Woo. Aren't these neat? Neat shape. They voted on the shape too, by the way. The bottle design they voted on. It's pretty hilarious. Doesn't say, am I thinking of something else? Bottom. Special edition. 5/4/22. I can't read that. 10/15/21. So yeah, these are two different batches. I think. Hold on. I'll figure this out eventually. No, this is thrilling content. Yep, they are. They're different percentages. This one's 52.5 and this one is 54. So while they're both single mom, they are different batches. Yeah, single malt magnificent. Single malt magnificent means single mom, so it's funny. You know. But those will probably never go anywhere. I'll probably drink those at some point. Probably. Something probably. Alright. Ow, knock it off. My mouse cord keeps hitting the samples. I should drink more samples, it seems. Ugh. As I said, there are entries of only 3 people so far. So your odds are good at the moment, should you decide to enter the raffle for these samples. Still feels weird, though. I'm promoting Texas whiskey, and I live in Rhode Island, in New England, so that seems odd. Hold on. Can't read that. Some of you with keen eye will know I'm not wearing my Fitbit because it's charging. Stupid thing. Sugar Kitty, they might have. They didn't. Hello. There you go. Zenbo's really generous, if you haven't noticed. What's the extra $2 for? Oh, it's still spicy. It's still a little hot. Hold on. Gotta add that now. Everyone gets a whiskey. There's 1. There's 2. I'm not typing them all out this time. I've gained a little bit of common sense. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Done, done, done. And now I have to check my phone to make sure that actually happened. I know it did. But PayPal likes to do stuff. It likes to tell me, and then that's it. $2 for... Oh, thank you. That is true. If you do the mega chat, they do take a little bit of a cut. Nothing major. What's that? Oh, okay. Wait. I'm getting confused. I'm seeing conflicting things. Oh, okay. Never mind. I know what that is now. I think. Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, sugar kitty shrinkage is bad. Don't go in the pool. Go in the pool. I don't even know what the cut is. I know just because I get that rabbit, and you get a different super chat link thing, mega chat, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing with YouTube. You know, so if you gave super chats anyway, it would be less. So there's that. So I'm just doing it early. If you want the funny little rabbit dance and the noise, which I added that myself. So all right, clear. That's what I needed. Clear. Click over here. Clear. Make sure I do not double C things. So there you go. Now it's 4 people in the running. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. And for those who are just joining us, there will be a special sample thing going on in the future. Don't know when. Not going to say anything, but there is this. This is the amalgamation. It is a special Bastard's Ball sample that was voted on its creation, so that's a big deal. And they had it at the Bastard's Ball last year. Like, that was the drink they toasted with. Everyone got to try it at once. It's interesting. I can't really describe it because it's wonky. Not in a bad way. I drank the whole thing, clearly. Well, when I was there, because that would be rude. And I had had many whiskeys. So, I'm fading already, goddammit. I tried to take a nap today, it didn't work. It was one of those moments where I was like, please, just let me sleep. Just an hour. No? Okay. I lay down for a nap at about 4:30, because it started to do that thing where I just need to lie down. I hope you don't feel that, but it sucks. So I lay down, and I was not falling asleep, not falling asleep, not falling asleep, not falling asleep. Just before 6 p.m., which is the time I wanted to get up to try to get ready for this, I started to drift off then. So like an hour and a half later, I was able to start to drift off, and I was like, no, I need to get up right now. Tragic. As Daniel says, "Oh Canada, our home and native land." I don't know what that is about, but ugh, god damn it. Why? Why must it be this way? Blech. I'm trying to remember what else I'm supposed to do in Texas. I don't think I had any plans. Legalize it. I should start thinking about that. Maybe I'll start. Well, I can ask now. If you were to go to Texas, specifically the Austin area, where would you want to go? Distilleries or otherwise? Like any place in Austin you want to see. I know the one thing we did initially 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Good God. 2019. Ugh. When I went there, there was an Austin mural. And that thing was pretty sweet. Got my picture taken in front of that. Sure, Kitty, it's beyond the wall. That's what it is. The north, yeah. It's funny, I like. Ugh. You watched it happen here, folks, just now, moments ago. I got hit by the wave of ugh. It's sitting right here on my eyeballs. Son of a bitch. I've had a slightly busy day. And by slightly busy, I went outside and was dealing with people briefly. That's good. I had to do physical therapy for my arm because I'm old now. Went well. Sohan Tea House. That's right. That's on the list. Thank you. Although my plans for Texas are still kind of ahead of that right now. I'm still going, but it depends on other factors. I don't know everything yet. We'll see. Hopefully, I mean, I'll go there anyway, really. The tea house looks pretty interesting. I do find it weird that somehow a tea house, like Texas whiskey distillery, yeah, come on, cowboys, wow, hats, horses, yeah, steak, brisket, you know. Somehow there's a tea house I want to go to in Texas. Yeah, it's not a good idea to go outside right now. In the heat. In Texas specifically, I'm sure. Although I did hear they got a little rain recently, I think. I would like it to rain, but there's apparently a drought in Rhode Island, even though we had rain a while ago. I was driving around looking at the grass. Yeah, I heard about a drought in Rhode Island. I went, that's silly, we're the ocean state, there's water everywhere. But, you know, ocean water. And, hold on, one thing at a time. Yeah, it rained a little while ago, but only a bit, like a little bit. So all the grass in the Rhode Island area that I drive by, you know, daily, it's all turning brown. It looks horrible. Rudy's Barbecue, huh, Sugar Kitty? Rudy's. Let's look into that. Don't want to add it to the list now. What was I about to look up? I was about to give myself a note. That's what I was going to do. Because we were talking about the tea house, and we were talking about Rudy's Barbecue. Or is that what was at La Quinta, Sugar Kitty? Because I don't know. Oh, my brain. Why? Why? Stop. Ugh. I already have one. Texas Tourists. There's a place called the Roosevelt Room. I just found my list. I thought I had one, and I'm glad I looked it up after I asked everyone about it. It's like, what would you do? Because I did stuff, and there's a lot of stuff I didn't do. Older grain whiskey cast bottles on the shelves. Ooh. Best of the best, Rudy's. So is this called Rudy's Barbecue? Is it near Austin? I assume it is. Otherwise, I'm not going. There are a few. I didn't go very far away from Austin. There are a few. There's a lot of distilleries around there, but Texas is large. So, and the tea house. I didn't add that, did I? I did not. How do I say that? Sohan Tea House. That's right. I do have. I do have. Trying to use my words. That's not how you spell that. I use Google Maps a lot, because who doesn't? For getting around and doing. If I know I'm going to travel somewhere, I look around the area for restaurants and attractions and stuff, and do the little click on the place, want to go, and I've done that numerous times in Texas, Austin area. So there are plenty of things I could find, but there's a lot. I put a bunch of them. Country store and barbecue. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. So I have the exact stuff. Ugh. Excuse me. Ugh, why? Long words. I almost want to go back. I'm not going to, but part of me has the thought of going back in the stream when it's posted to see the moment where the heavy tiredness just washed over my face. I was like, oh god, not again. 20 years, 30 years of flavor to cost ratio here. Oof. I do. Can I get that? Hold on. That depends. Don't mind me. I'm not going anywhere, technically. Ow. Forgot that was there. Woo! I could have put the be right back thing on, but I didn't. So, you're welcome. Where is it? That's not it. That's not it. That's not Where is it? Ow. Ow. Am I holding it in one of my hands by accident? No. This is what I get for rearranging my stuff. Got it? No. No. I've moved too many things. Oh, let's do it. Is that it? That's not it. Hold, please. Oh, there you are. Hiding. In the back. You son of a... And since we're talking Scotch, I need to kill this Lefroy. Lefroy 10. There you go. Do the thing. Ah, there you go. Limited edition. I didn't drink all that. This was donated. And I'm still not popular enough where we'll take open bottles at the moment. Chris Tess, hello. Welcome. There's a raffle going on, just so you know. Ah. Home for a night, away for our anniversary, so we'll be in the background. Cool. Thank you. Oh, I said that. It's like, oh yeah, you're not. Hand deliveries are not as easy. Bourbon-esque. Corn influence, probably. Yeah, the background music queuing in. That's nice. Getting a little weird with it. Ugh, my brain does not want to stay awake right now. Ugh. There's a little part of the back of my head saying, well, you could just end the stream right now, you know. I was like, yeah, I could. I know I could. Shut up. Huh. But it's so nice to have so many people here. Feels like I haven't done this in ages. And again, I'm doing it for you. So you can get in on the raffle. I feel as if 1 hour is just too short to do any kind of raffle or giveaway. Don't mind me. What the? Alright, got my Fitbit all charged up. It's been a week, that's what that means. Smoked meats. Smoky. Sure, Kitty, believe it or not, Mr. Great Shot is in Texas. He lived in Kentucky? I don't remember. He told me. My brain doesn't really process information well, but I believe that's the case. Because my brain. Chris, it is good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I hope all is well with your anniversary. Congrats to that. You survived. I've never been married, so hey. For the record, probably never will be married, just so we're clear. The whole idea of marriage is terrifying. I can barely deal with myself all the time. I don't want to try to have anyone else involved, ever. They don't deserve that. Unless they're a nurse and they're taking care of me. How are we today, Brian? I like butterflies. Okay. What year is it? I thought that's what it was. I'd rather say you lived in Kentucky and be, you know, partially correct, rather than saying something like, oh yeah, he was born and raised in Kentucky. And you're like, no, I wasn't. Oh, I lived there. Shit. Ugh. Oh, the ball. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also terrified. Because if you didn't know, as much as I like seeing other places, I'm not a huge fan of how they're getting there. For whatever reason, I think it's a stress response of some sort. I remember a lot about what happened at the Bastards Ball and what I was doing in Texas when I was there last year. But that's like the fun part, and that happens really, it seems like it happens really fast. However, the traveling by plane part is the part that is the shorter part, and it's only at the beginning and the end, but it feels very long, and there are a lot more memories of that, because I just had to be there and stress the hell out about catching a damn plane, and then stress about being on a plane with a whole bunch of people, and then going to another airport because everything's a layover. Ah! I love travel. Shit. Zigazagga. Ugh. Apologies again. My energy level just dropped by a lot because my brain decided to... Oh, I ate food. I forgot. That's why I have to do that earlier in the day. So one of the little weirdnesses with my condition, my mental health stuff, is if I eat food, I can get very tired. Doesn't always happen. But if I eat food, it's like the brain, the blood that powers my brain says, wait, no, you ate food. I have to deal with the stomach. And I can't do both at once. So you have to go to sleep now. That's what's going on right now with my eyes. And it's all around here. Yeah. Hi, Mom. Glad you are here. I feel like you had something to do tonight, Mom, but I don't remember what. You did something earlier today. I know that. One thing I'm supposed to do that I didn't do and probably can't do now. This is boring conversational stuff. But I have prescriptions to pick up. And as per usual with me, I waited until... Oh, wait. Oh, good. I waited until the day... Why me? I'm just playing with the medication. The day before, I ran out. So, here's a funny story about taking meds. Yes, I have one of these. So I officially fill up my pill thing every week. So Sunday-ish. And this time I did it up to Friday, and then Friday, I ran out of one of my pills. So I put 3 in instead of 4. I take a lot of pills a day, just for the record. And then I didn't think about it until today. So it's officially the day I would have run out. And then I noticed, oh, I don't have pills for this evening. Ow. And they're ready. I just have to go get them. And I ordered them earlier today, but then I get really tired, so I didn't do it. And I also didn't want to go in the heat because it's hot, so no. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, maybe. I really should, because I don't have enough for tomorrow. I don't have enough for tomorrow morning. I definitely did get them tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, that's how my life works. Just panic. But at least they're ready. Like, they could have not had enough. So it's just a matter of getting it. And I was thinking, I can't go get them after the stream because it'll be 9 o'clock, and they're very likely closed by then. And if you just got here, feed the YouTube overlords / the algorithm your thumbs, please. Subscribe if you haven't already, because what the hell? Closer and closer to 1,000, folks. Closer and closer. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, you hit the bell. Please do that, because my streams are pop-up-ish, as are my videos. So if you're interested in those, when those happen, please do that, because I don't know when they're going to happen either, which is why I recommend the bell, because I'm not a functional human being, just so we're clear. If the pill conversation didn't make that completely clear, that is true. And we had some weird issues at the beginning, and of course, there's a giveaway. So if you're in the States, $5 gets you 1 entry, and there are only 4 people. 4 people entered right now, but it looks like Sugar Kitty is still in the running, while the other 3 have 4. They have 4 entries each, and then Sugar Kitty has 5. So there's a possibility Sugar Kitty will win yet again. They've won before. Most of you who enter have won before because you're kind enough to enter. So, cheers to that. And Zenbu's very generous as well, because he's just buying tickets for everyone today. But the second I do a rye giveaway, I have a feeling he'll be on top of that. This has gotten a little nicer now that it's aired out. Got a little oxygen. Oh, it's almost gone. See? That's why I prefer these sample sizes. because it's one decent sized pour instead of a little bit more than I can drink in an hour. So I'm just going. I'm sad now. And the color of it is beautiful. Beauty. It's very tasty. The official diagnosis of this whiskey, if you want to call it that, is some cocoa notes, sweet, almost brown sugarish, almost. Oh, a thing just happened. A friend of mine, okay. Greg, if you are familiar with Greg. Him and I do gaming streams occasionally. We haven't done it in a hot minute because we finished the game we were playing and we switched to something else. And I found that I enjoy playing the game. Since it's a multiplayer game, I play with other people I don't know, so it makes it a little, who knows what can be said on the internet. But it's also pretty intense to the point where me and Greg can barely have a conversation because there's so much going on while we're playing. There you go. I thought you were going to say Whiskey Mountains, which would be just cruel. And I can just send her samples if I wanted to. She got some samples from me recently. Hopefully she'll get to try them, but they are mostly Irene Tan picks, if not all Irene Tan picks. No, they're all Irene Tan picks. So I gave her 2 Irish whiskeys, which I know she tried some recently. I didn't stay up late enough to see which one they liked the most. I could probably just ask her. And so she got 2 Irish whiskeys, 1 3-chord, one of my absolute favorite picks I've ever had by Irene. It's called Butterscotch Sundae, so sweet tooth clearly. And what was the 4th? Oh yes, a Knob Creek sample was donated, so hopefully she'll like that. I haven't even tried the Knob Creek bottle. So I am looking forward to trying that at some point. I take that back. I may have had it, but I don't remember. Definitely right. That is something Evil Williams would say, yes. Sounds about the checks out. Would Evil Williams send someone who doesn't like rye? Yes. Done. I don't know. It might be a little better. Evil Kitty instead of Sugar Kitty. That's good. That's really good. Mrs. and Papa KillCo. I like that. Mom, you didn't lose your phone again, did you? James Morgan, I'm pretty sure she didn't. Although she does like a couple of high rye things, but no actual ryes, I don't believe. Hell, even I don't drink ryes that often, and so a rye giveaway could be an option. I'm trying to think. I do have some interesting stuff. I have the freaking Alberta Premium. That's crazy. And then I have 2 Midwinter Nights Drams. You can actually see, well, no, you can't. But behind me, right here, you can see some of the ryes. I have rye, Irish. There's an organization, believe it or not. Rye, Irish, and then Scotch. And then at the end where you can't see is World Whiskies. And I have a few of those. I have a sweet cat, so they call me Sugar. That's right. That's the nickname. I believe. I still like Evil Kitty, but then again, I'm also the one who had a cat who was definitely evil. I miss him terribly, but Max was a very independent animal, we'll say. Keep looking at the clock, please. Love me some rye. It's the Midwinter Night stuff that people would be interested in the most, since that's so random. And then the Alberta, and then I do have one I do like. The one I think I like the most, which I know I did a flight, and I believe I tried a blind, which I could probably do on this desk, come to think about it. I have a little more room, a little more elbow room, so I can move stuff around and just point the camera down on the crotch, so to speak. This isn't that kind of stream, but at least not right now. Yeah, there is a video. I don't know which one it is, but Eva Williams and a few other people know that there was one of my early videos where my cat, when I had a cat, RIP, jumped up on my lap and decided to make an appearance. So that's pretty nice to be able to have that, because that's one of the few things where you actually see him being a monster. I used to call him Monster Max, for the record. OS, cheers, hello. Buy an entry. No, I mean, there's a raffle going on for about 5 more minutes. And then I'm going to cut it. And we will finally find out who the winner of this crazy sampler of Texas whiskeys will be. And again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 people. And right now, Sugar Kitty is in the lead with possible entries. So, does that mean you'll definitely win? No. But there's a slightly higher chance. Just slightly. And Sugar Kitty's been pretty lucky here before. If I recall, I've sent him stuff at least once or twice. Maybe not for a raffle. I know we've had an exchange of things once or twice. You know, I don't know why I switched this accent, but speak like a human being. I reckon I could finish off the stream by talking like I'm from Texas, y'all. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. My name is Brian. How are you? I do declare. That's definitely not Texas, but well, I do declare. Last sip. Boo. But the stream's almost over, so that's actually perfect. And it did take me about half an hour before I poured anything, because food needed to be in my belly. Also, almost out of water. I'm going to save this for the end of the stream, he said, knowing that he might just drink it because it's good. And I may end a few minutes early. I know, again, other streams are happening, so I want to make sure everyone does their thing. That's right. I thought one was a swap, but I couldn't remember. God, the malted scotch that I love so much, I know. I still have to mark those. I have them listed as A, B, C, D, E. I don't remember how many sent, but I still have them. Actually, they're down there. I have the paper you gave me. Don't worry about that. But I have to actually just like transcribe, we'll say, onto those, so I don't have to keep that other piece of paper because I will lose it. I am very good at that. And then I won't know which is which. I know I drank the Compass Box one. I'm fairly certain I drank that already. And if not, I'm gonna. Speaking of Scotch, again, does anyone know anything about the Glenfiddich newer, I want to say latest, there's a Glenfiddich newer experimental release, and I think they did some kind of apple brandy barrels or something weird like that. Jeez. Kings County peated rye, cola note, and a rye mule. Ooh. Whiskey Wars will be up next. Doing a thing. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. You make my life so much easier with that, because I don't even know what the link is, because I'm a horrible person. And though I would like to see what's going on with Whiskey Wars, from the way I'm feeling right now, I'm probably just going to fall asleep for a little while, at least. Even though I slept pretty well last night. As I said earlier, my sleep has been unpleasant. Excellent. Found out I might be playing games later, so I will take a brief sleep, not very long. There you go. I mean, I have it somewhere. Again, I've been cleaning and moving things around. Also, for those who like to keep up with my crazy-ass life that aren't patrons of mine, by the way, I have a Patreon. Remember to do that. Yeah. $5 a month gets you the crazy access to my personal madness. Welcome to the madness. And on there, I mentioned recently, even after yesterday's festivities, and me getting home and absolutely just being done with everything. Just existence, I was done. I fell asleep at 10 p.m. I'm going to have to deal with something stressful, and I may Patreon it. It's kind of silly, but there's a yearly inspection that happens at my apartment building, and I fucking hate it because I feel it's very intrusive, and I don't need people to come in here and say, this place is a mess. I fucking know. I live with this brain every day. I know it's a mess. It's a mess because of me. So I have to try to make a frantic cleaning and discarding of things that just don't need to be in here anymore. Blah. Give away stuff, send stuff to savers, all this shit, and I have to do it before next Wednesday or Tuesday. Not long. So if you're a patron of mine, or if you want to become a patron of mine, the link is down below there somewhere. I think I have a link tree thing. When you click on that, it shows all my social media and everything. But if you join up, you'll see that craziness happening some point soon. I really need to clean up my apartment real bad and get rid of so many things. And it's going to be crazy because I am just going to go full throttle. Have I even touched this in the last 60 days? Or a year? Say a year. Have I even touched this thing in the last year? No? Thump. Bye. Throw it away. Yeah, Brian cleans his room live streams. Oh, that's got to be thrilling. I don't like, here's the thing. As with anyone who has my health problems, like showing what an absolute mess you are doesn't feel good. Doesn't make you feel good at all. Mr. Great Shot asks, Brian, have you tried the peated Balcones? It's way too much for me. I know. I've had very few Balcones things other than samples. And that's it, really. I've never had a Balcones bottle, honestly. I've never even had, I have never had a Garrison's Brother bottle, and I've never had a Balcones bottle. I've had a lot of Balcones samples, and I like some of them. Is that smoke wagon UCUF leaning, or is it just me? No, it is. This one? That's another thing. If you donate to my channel and join my Patreon, I can get an actual shelf. Because that one's made of plastic. But yeah. This was donated recently by Cliff Smith, who got it, surprise, surprise, in Vegas. Small batch straight bourbon whiskey, Las Vegas. I'll be doing a review on this soon. The reason it's sitting there is to remind me of that. And again, not to talk up on Patreon, but I do stuff there that you don't see unless you're subscribed, a member, whatever. We vote on stuff like that. I will say, hey, I got these 4 bottles in mind. Which one would you like to see me review next? The vote happens, and then that's how that works. Because I can't make decisions, honestly. Let us do the giveaway. So no more entries, please. I'll even get rid of this. Get rid of this. How do I get rid of this? Oh, you mean this thing that's just scrolling along? Yes. Cool. All right. So. Giveaway is over. Stop. Whiskey is for drinking, not gawking at. It's true. That's why I have these sample things I can just give away, because as my earlier, how do I call it? My entry video shows, I have too much whiskey, and I do. There's that over there, which are the ones that are opens. I've had opened and done a video of, I think. And these are all actual extras and haven't been opened yet. All over here. This is my shame. All the stuff I need to get to is right here. Ugh. With that, hold on. Suddenly everything's happening way too fast. There we go. Raffle screen. Not a huge amount of entries, but so what? There were entries. That's the important part. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We had Jeff, Slapshot, Sugar Kitty, Scott Paisley, and let's be clear, some people sent donations for these, so the persons are most of these entries, but their generosity is again crazy. What am I doing? I'm trying to look at chat. There we go. Don't do that, Zedbood. I know that song. What was my point? Raffle. So, as you know, if you've been here before, when I do a raffle giveaway, it makes it a little tricky because I'm the one who does it this way. It probably is easier to do a different way. But why would I make anything easy? Here we go. You see the names. There they are. I have to scroll all the way down here. I have to randomize this 7 times. Here we go. 1. Where's the thing? 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Why 7? Because 7. That's why. You know. I don't have to say anything. Think. Alright, now for the fun part. This is what happens when there's white on my screen. You just see me look at my screen and get blinded by just the screen. There we go. Phone. Why do you hate me? There we go. Shortest day ever. What? Sorry. YouTube notification of some random video that I probably will watch in a little bit. Well, not a little bit, but... So you have 1 to 17, 17 entries. Pick a random number between 1 and 17. Pet! Scott Pigsley. Guess what? If he's still here, he might have left. It's like, what? Who entered me where? There we go. You saw it here, folks. Scott Pigsley has won. Again! Actually, I don't know if he's won before. I know he got samples from me recently, but I think that was just because he's a channel. And that's one of the best reasons to have a YouTube channel is people send you samples. Slapshot was here early. He was one of the first ones to even say anything, yeah. So yes, he is alive and well. Now I can go back to the other screen. Blip. Oh yeah, there. Ooh, magic. So I will have to get in touch with Scott if he's still here. Again, I'm not sure. Scott, guess what? You got a thing. Do you like Texas whiskey? Well, good. Here you go. Nebraska. Yep. With that, I need to make sure the next stream is happening soon. If someone could post the link, that would be great because I don't know what it is. Sugar Key will probably do it. Bear attack. Oh my god. Please don't say that. I'm hanging as if I didn't say it hello. I think I did, but my brain, as you know, has very short-term thinkings. So Scott Pigsley, congrats. I'll get in touch. You got some Texas whiskey to try. Heading your way. Fairly recent. Well, I will attempt to get it out next week. I should. But this is one of the reasons I like to do giveaways on Fridays. Because I can say, oh, it's the weekend. Sorry, I'll just send it out Monday. I don't have to do that, but it takes me a while to get anything done. Period. There you go. Whiskey Wars. There you go. Thank you, Sugar Kitty, for the link. Ugh. Firing. What? You guys have a backyard? What? Ugh. Says the guy living in an apartment building. No bears. Many miles. Nice. Cheers, James Morgan. Thank you for being here. I'm going to log off in the next minute or so. Actually, I'll do it now so you guys can get over to the link. Also, because I need to lie down. But, again, thank you all for joining me. Thank you for donating. We will do something like this again, Texas whiskey-ish, because part of doing the raffle giveaway, believe it or not, is to raise funds that I can maybe buy whiskey in Texas for. And upgrade things, to be clear. There have been upgrades, believe it or not. With that, as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Boop. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Woo! That's good.